Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from jagfx.com. It is Saturday, the 19th of November 2022. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So welcome everyone. I hope your weekend's going okay. It's Saturday here, so I'm in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So yeah, not too bad. Bit overcast here, but it's still stinking hot as usual. Humid, hot and shitty, as they said in the Good Morning Vietnam. So yeah, no, it's a warm place. It's all going well. So let's get into it. So if you do like these videos, I know they're not most exciting videos. I get that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. So first up, what we normally do is have a look at the news ahead coming up. So this is the scheduled news or news by appointment for next week. So these are things that will affect or possibly affect the Forex markets and other markets. Now, this is a Forex factory economic calendar. The good thing about it, it's free and you can set it up with filters to suit yourself. So you can choose what pairs you want to monitor or what currency, you want to monitor, and what actual news events you want to see. I'm mainly interested in the red envelopes. They're the high impact events. The orange ones are medium impact. And if there was yellow on there, they'd be low impact. The grey ones are just like holidays and stuff or daylight saving changes, etc. So another good thing, it's in my local time. As I said, I'm in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, so Indochina time, same time as Bangkok, same time as Ho Chi Minh City. So that's good. So I don't have to worry about time conversion. Now you're going to hear a bit of background noise. I live on a fairly busy street. There's traders going up, ringing their bells and stuff. It goes all day. Good thing about it, it stops at about 10 o'clock at night, unlike the last place I lived at. All right, so Monday we've got no news. Tuesday the 22nd, Reserve Bank of Australia, Governor Lowe speaks, nothing. The big one's probably Wednesday morning out of New Zealand. We've got the interest rate news out of New Zealand. Now, I'm not sure whether they're expecting a rise or not, if it's like every other country recently. Wish that bloke with his bell would rack off. Yeah, so New Zealand interest rate news, so that's a biggie on Wednesday. And I think we've got all the, on the scroll bar. Yeah, all the flash manufacturing numbers out of European countries, the UK and the US. Yeah, flash services, PMI. If you don't know what any of these are, just come across here and click on this little yellow envelope. You just open the details. So here's the German flash services, PMI. Just click on that. It tells you what it is. You can read that at your leisure. Not something that I get too excited about, as you know. Yep, so that's pretty boring, sort of, other than the New Zealand interest rates. Thursday, FOMC meeting minutes at the US, then that's it for the week. Unbelievable, quiet week. So that's it for the news. Especially if you're a day trader, you got to know this stuff. If you're a day trader, I'm doing some trading on the 1 hour, 3 hour charts. So if I'm trading the 1 hour charts, I'm looking at this news. Daily charts, not so much. Maybe tighten up stops, something like US interest rates or something like that, or something big's happening, I'll tighten things up. All right, before we get onto the charts, let's have a look at this Word document here. Now, if you've never seen my videos or don't know what the hell I'm talking about, then just have a read of this document. It just helps you with the setup and what the different colors mean on the charts. Take a screenshot, pause the video. I know English is not everyone's first language. My Australian accent can be a little bit hard to understand for some. I maybe talk too fast, etc. I get that. Read this. And I've got a Facebook group. I have a Telegram channels. We also on Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. What else? Twitter and email. So if you've got any questions or want to just chat to me, ask me anything, get on all those. All the trades I call in the group, I call them in the group at the time. So we'll get on the charts in a minute. I'll explain all that to you. So just have a read of this. The MACD platinum is the main indicator below the price chart. It oscillates around the zero level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. That's the general gist of it. So we'll go through all this on the charts anyway. All right, so let's get onto the charts. Where's my pause button? Yeah, sorry, I just had to pause the video. I was just drinking a hot cup of coffee, had all the windows and doors closed with the fan turned off. Wonder why I was sitting in a pool of sweat, but all good now. You probably don't need to know that, but it's just a bit of trivia. All right, this is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. This is my watch list on the right. It's in alphabetical order. It's not all the pairs. It's not all 28 pairs, just a random selection of pairs that I'm just used for trade examples. I'm not a trade signal service, but I call trades. If there's no highlight, like the AusCAD, no highlight, AusYen, no highlight, means no trade on. Aussie USD's highlighted in light blue, means there's a trade on and action's being taken. If it's in orange, it means I want to talk about it in this video. In this case, it's a brand new trade for Monday, which is a pound Aussie. If it was highlighted in dark blue, I don't think there is any. There is none in dark blue. It means there's a trade on and no action's being taken. But today, I'm going to run through all the pairs, including the ones that haven't got any trades on, just to see where we're at with potential setups, etc. Now, if you go to my charts, you'll see, now there's no trade on here. When you get to the Aussie, you'll see it. The AusCAD, that was my last trade. So there's nothing on. So ignore the information. I'll go over it in a minute. I just leave the notes on the chart. Actually, I'll get rid of that. Bang. So we just no confusion there. No confusion. There's no trade on this one. You see a green dash lines like that. It's a big number. In this case, it's a 90-cent level. So it's a big number. It's a big round number. So we've got no trade on. We did take a sell in here, and it was no good. It was stopped out, would have been stopped out, I think. The MACD platinum's above the zero level, so there's a grey vertical line. It's just a warning signal. This is a previous trade that I've got to make up for. I'm going to try and make up for. And this here is a potential setup. Now, we've come up to the 90 level. Price has come down, bounced off it on Thursday nicely, and Friday it's sort of a nothing day. We've got a red dot on the MACD platinum on the zero level, so I'm looking to sell still. So this was initially a hidden bearish divergence trade, this first sell. So I'll definitely take, even though there's no supporting divergence on the second potential sell here, I'll take it when it presents. That's a gimme. So that's the AusCAD, no trade on. Oz Japanese yen, nothing doing here at all. The last signal was this sell here. I didn't take it. Now we've got a green dot just below the MACD platinum. The moving averages are tightened right up close. There's a 50, the 100, the 240. Got this trend line here. It's still being supported. Nothing happening on the Aussie yen. Right, now we get to one there is a trade on. Aussie USD. Now, what I was going to tell you about the information. Now, you'll see the pair, the date, the signal, and my thoughts on the trade and any trade management I've taken. So this was taken on the 19th of October. So you can see it here. Now, if you go into my TradingView, I'll just show you this if I can find it. Hang on a sec. So we go to the 19th of October. I call all my trades in TradingView, like trading ideas and that. So where's that Aussie? Somewhere around here. 19th of October. Aussie. Here we go. So here's the buy setup here, right? So we go into that. All right. So I call it at the time, and it's I take a screenshot and I post that in the groups, and everyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups and also post it in TradingView. So the good thing about TradingView is you can move it forward. Bang. There we go. And also update any. See, here's the same trade management update, so I call on the group. So they're all called in TradingView also. So that's all in TradingView also. That's just for a bit of information in case you want to follow along in TradingView. I've got all that stuff there, so it's all the same. Go back to the chart. All right, so in the Aussie, we're in a buy. There's my thoughts on the trade. As I said, I call these at the time, post a screenshot, and we'll wait and see how it goes. Now, I've taken a sell in here. It failed. And we're going to look like take another sell, potentially setting up for another sell. Again, it was like the AusCAD. We've had the initial hidden bearish divergence. So if I get another sell here, I'm going to take it. This green dashed line here is the 65-cent level. I could probably draw another one at the 70 level. Actually, I probably will. I'll put that in. So that's another big number. So we'll put that in. What I want. Big level. So we'll go with a 70 cent. Let's see if we can jag it. There. So we'll just make sure it's a 70. All right. So that's another number we're looking at now. In the meantime, we've got this warning signal, red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level, been above the zero level for a while. So remember what I said before, looking to sell when it's above the zero level. In the meantime, we're in this buy. I've dragged the stop up just below the 65 cent level, so we can't lose on this buy at all. So the Aussie's looking good. Euro CAD, we're in a buy, and this was so the original buy was here. So we've got this buy here was taken on the 8th November. The original buy was here, stopped out, so we took a loss. Now, the green dot on the QMP filter remained valid. There's no red dot anywhere there. So all I do is draw this trend line across the lows as price continues down. And then we had a clean break here on the 7th. So I took a buy trade, try and make up for this loss here. Broke through this previous high level here. I think I closed half there. So let's have a look, 15th November. So let's see if we're pretty close, 14th on the open of the 15th. So yeah, closed half there. Drag the stop up, put us in no lose position. In the meantime, I'm drawing these trend lines in, but setting up for potential regular bearish divergence. If I keep on drawing this trend line, it keeps on going up and up. It's no longer valid, just delete it. It's just a bit of preparation, that's all it is. So nothing happening at the moment. We're in a buy we can't lose on, potentially setting up for a sell. That's the Euro CAD. Euro Yen, this is doing my head in. Took a sell back here on the 24th of October, seems like a lifetime ago. Came close to my stop. Well, my stop was actually a bit high. I've moved my stop a little bit. Came down to the entry level again and bounced straight up this previous high again. Came down. Now, I'm sort of kicking myself. I probably should have taken some action in here. I didn't. Now, sort of run away from me a bit. Then on yesterday, I moved my stop, tightened my stop right down. No, brought it down closer to the highs. Then on Friday, she's heading back down again. In the meantime, we've got a green dot, MACD platinum below the zero level, potential divergence here. This is probably pretty well, yeah. So it's a slightly lower low on the MACD platinum and higher lows on the price. So it's hidden bullish divergence. So if I get a buy signal any time, I'll take the buy. In the meantime, I might just watch this sell. And if it gets to break even, I might just get out of it. It was a high risk trade. It was against the trend. You can see it all there. It's a high risk trade. I'll probably I should have taken some action when price went into the MAs in here, but I didn't, and I'm probably kicking myself now. Euro New Zealand, it's not going well at all. Now here's an example of, all right, good thing is we're in a sell from the 20th of October. So that's this one here. Can't lose on that. What do we do? October, we move the stop. 1st November closed half. So let's have a look. 1st November, I'm hoping it's in here somewhere. Yeah, so when on the open of this candle here, closed half. It was a high risk trade. Price got to the moving averages. Bit of profit there, so it took some profit. In the meantime, it's gone down a little bit lower and it sort of got stuck in here, popped up again and came down, which is good. Didn't touch the stop, so the sell's looking good. In the meantime, I took this buy on the 10th of November, so you can read the notes there. Now, like I said, I call all these trades, take the screenshot, post them in TradingView, post them in the Facebook group, post them in Telegram channels, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. Any trade management also include in my daily updates, etc. So there's no after the fact type calls. So I'm very accountable, very transparent. Now, we took this buy in here. It's just gone against me from the get-go until Wednesday. It popped up. Thursday it sort of popped up again. Hasn't touched my stop yet. Hasn't broken this previous low. I could see it was going against me. I've started to draw this trend line already because we've still got a valid buy signal. There's no sell. The MACD's not even crossed yet. But Friday was a bad day. It's heading down towards the stop. We've got a little bit of a wedgy, triangle-y thingy. I don't know what to call it. I'm not into the patterns too much, other than double tops, double bottoms. So just, if this gets stopped out and there's no red dot, QMP filter red dot, then this trend line becomes relevant then. It's, and I'll look even if it's turned around on Monday and popped up through again that trend line, you could be tempted to take another buy if you wanted to. You can't lose on the sell. We've already got a buy in place. If the stop hasn't been taken out, it's an option. But looking at this, I'm thinking it's going to head down, stop me out, and we'll see how we go. We'll probably have more divergence. If it takes that stop out, it means this will come down this line here, and we'll have divergence again to the upside. So it's just something to watch. It's the Euro New Zealand, can't lose on the sell, and the buy's not looking that flash, which is a shame. Euro USD, nothing happening at the moment. This number here, this green dashed line, is parity. 1.000. Parity just means 1 for 1. So nothing happening. We had a sell in here. I thought it'd be a great sell and come off the parity. And I think we closed it out on the reversal. Yeah, we closed it out before it hit the stop on this opposite QMP filter dot. So we took a loss there. That was on the, there we go, 1st November. So there was a sell. This is old stuff. I'll just leave it on the charts. So yeah, now we're looking for a potential another sell. The MACD platinum's been above the zero level since back here, 6th of October. Hasn't really popped below it. So potentially setting up. We've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level now. So nothing on the Euro USD at the moment, but looking for a sell. Pound Aussie. All right, this is the one and only new trade signal for Monday. I've already started drawing some stuff on there and writing some notes. Now, the good thing about TradingView compared to MT4, MT5, TradingView on a Friday shows what's happening on a Monday. MT4, MT5 don't. So if you had exactly the same setup on MT4, MT5, you would not see this green QMP filter dot. So you'd have no idea there's a buy on Monday. Look, you could put the QQE on the chart and you would see there's one coming up. You could do that and you will see. But TradingView just puts it there. It's a good thing about TradingView. It's a small advantage. You're not being disadvantaged by MT4, MT5 not doing this. It just means on Monday you have to check the charts in the morning to see if you get new signals. Whereas I check them on Saturday and I know what's coming. So we have a buy here. There's a green QMP filter dot. The moving averages are tight and close. Look at that. The 3 moving averages, look how they're just tight. So I'm happy to trade in either direction. I'm already in a buy from the 30th of September. So this is this one here. In a buy, and you can see my trade management there. I've moved a few things around. You can read that. So we can't... now I've got a mosquito annoying me. I'm sweating and mosquitoes are attacking me. Yeah, can't lose on the buy. That buy there from the 30th of September. So all good. Happy to take another buy. I'll put my stop in the same place as where the 30th of September stop is, which is there. And we'll take a buy in here. So assuming the market opens pretty close to where it closed on Monday, that's what I'm aiming for. Now, this high here is something I'll be watching for. Previous high, price gets up. If I get in close to the close, so price goes up to there, that'll be a place where it takes some action. I'm also watching the MACD Platinum. Now this buy here, you can read the notes there. I've already wrote the notes in, ready to go. Save myself a bit of work. There's hidden bullish divergence there. You can see it's obvious. You can see the green line lower, lows on the MACD Platinum, and price higher lows on price. So that's my watch the MACD Platinum head up to the zero level, and if all goes to plan, it should happen about the same time price hits the previous high. If it all goes to plan, that is, price can just roll over and go through the stop. So, but that's it. Pound Aussie, new buy signal on Monday. Pound Swiss, all right, got a bit of two things going here. All right, we've got a sell here. It was after a previous sell that was stopped out for a loss. We took another one here. It went nowhere fast. What have we done? Closed half, moved my stop, closed half. We're not closed half. The 17th of November closed half. Yeah, I was probably a day or two late on that close. So yeah, we've got this green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level, divergence setting up. That's when I closed half of the sell. Can't lose on the sell. So that's a gimme. So we're good there. In the meantime, took this higher risk buy trade on the 18th of November. So it's only on yesterday. Now, it is a high risk trade, and there's a couple of reasons why it's high risk. The trend's down, as you can see. and prices was already at the moving averages. So it's not ideal, but I like the fact there is hidden bullish divergence here. It's a little tricky to spot, but there's your low in there, so there's a corresponding low on the MACD Platinum. So it's definitely lower lows on there and higher lows on price. And we've also got a sell on, giving it some protection. So there's a couple of reasons I took the buy. It's not an ideal setup, but it's going in my favour. So both trades, if I close both trades right now, I'll win on both. But we're not going to do that. So that's the pound Swiss. Pound yen, nothing happening, but we'll have a look at it anyway. Potential setting up for a buy. There was a sell signal here. I declined to take it. I didn't take it. I'll get rid of that line now because I did not take it. Price was on the moving averages against the trend. There was no supporting divergence, and it's probably a good decision by me as it sort of didn't go anywhere anyway. Now potentially setting up for buy again, like a few of the pound pairs, we've got this hidden bullish divergence forming. Yeah, just watch the correlation. There's a lot of correlation in the forex markets these days. Unbelievable amount. Same I could say about the cryptos, and I'm trading gold, euro, at USD, and pound yen on the lower time frame charts, and the correlation between gold and the euro USD at the moment is unbelievable. Still my head in. Anywho, setting up for potential buy here in a pound yen. Pound New Zealand, trade on. It's a sell from back here. Again, read my notes, taking some action, can't lose, and again, like all the other pound pairs, hidden bullish divergence forming, potentially setting up, got this little support level here. Yeah, all a bit messy. So this one here was a sell taken. So the original sell was here, didn't take, I either took it and I lost, stopped out or something like that, but the signal remained valid. So trend line goes across these lows and bang, there's the break there, took the sell. So it's a pretty simple concept. It doesn't always work, but don't be afraid to take trend line break trades, especially if your signal's still valid. You can recover some of your loss. So I would have taken a loss on this one. Now I've recovered some of it on this sell because I can't lose on that. Pound USD, no trades on. Been a couple of attempts, obviously. There's been a sell there, didn't work, sell there, didn't work, and we're still, MACD Platinum's above the zero level, so looking for another sell. We've got all this divergence happening, and the latest one is regular bearish divergence setting up. Potentially, but not yet. Just waiting, nothing happening. So it's a pound USD. New Zealand CAD, now we've definitely got a trade on here, it'll be a buy hopefully. Yes, buy. Here's the buy here. I think this is another trend line break. Yeah, here's your buy here. Didn't work, got stopped out. I'm not sure where the stop was, but it's just stopped out. One of those annoying ones where the stop was just that too close. Trend line across the highs, bang, break the trend line, and we've recovered that loss. So that's the stopped out. 10th of October stopped out for a loss. So I'd say that's that candle there spiked out through my stop. That happens in trading. You know, if I put my stop there, it might have got it again. No one's hunting me or anything like that. Just the way it is. Anyhow, we're made up for it. We're in a buy, and it's just grinding, slow it up. And 28th of October closed half, so that would have been here when it hit the MAs, I'd say 28th October, in here. Yeah, closed half in here. I know it's a bit tight, but dragged the stop up, 18th of November. And we're still at this previous highs here. Hopefully it'll pop through that, it'd be good. Then I'll just drag the stop up, and in the meantime, we'll look for potential sell setup. MACD's above the zero level. USD CAD, not my most favourite pair to trade, but we have a crack at it. So 3rd November took a buy. That was on here. And I was either stopped out or I closed it. I think I was stopped out. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. That was taken on hidden bullish divergence. And we've still got hidden bullish divergence. And we've got a green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. So if I get a buy signal, I'm taking this. And I'm going to try and break this previous high here. It could just go a little bit and just roll over. MACD Platinum go up to the zero level and just roll over. Who knows? But no trade on at the moment. Trying to recover a loss from there though. USD Japanese yen. USD Japanese yen it is. My bad. All right. We're in a sell. So 24th of October. Taking some action on it, which is good. Can't lose. There's a stop. Can't lose on that one. All good. Took a buy on the 3rd of November. Seems a common theme, doesn't it? And I closed it out on an opposite QMP filtered dot, I think. Or did I? Can't remember. Now, someone did ask me a question about the yen and asked me my thinking behind it. I think I had another trade on at the time. Yeah, look, I've either been stopped out on that buy, but I think I closed it on the opposite QMP filter dot. That sell wasn't valid. In the sell already, so we'll ride that down. But we've tightened it up now. Now we've got a QMP, we've got a MACD platinum green dot below the zero level. It's a long way below the zero level, so possibly looking for another buy here, but I won't close a sell because to me, here's a high here, and we've got a lower high, so it could be the trends changing to the downside. Who knows? We only trade what I see, not what I think, but I've been looking at markets charts for years, it seems. I remember hand drawing charts before computers, so yeah, I know enough about market structure. And that's probably more of a subconscious thing, but to me, that's probably going to go a little bit higher and just roll over to the downside. And the yen's been on a long, uptrend, a grind. That's a long uptrend. So it's due for some pullback, who knows? And it's strongly influenced by the US dollar, being the US dollar, Japanese yen. So looking for a potential buy here, and I will take it because this initial buy here was hidden bullish divergence. So if there's another opportunity to take a buy here, I'll be taking it. Righto, gold. All right, we're going to buy here, which is good. This number here is the 1800. That's a big number on gold. If you go back in history and just look at the 1800, it's a sticking point. Price has got up very close to it. Now it's rolling over. We've got a red dot on the QMP, MACD platinum above the zero level, long way above the zero level. We're in a buy, can't lose on the buy, which is good. Read my notes, what I've done there. I've had a lot of good trades on gold. If you've been following my weekly videos, I don't think I've lost a trade on gold for a long time. Maybe I should just trade gold. Who knows? As soon as I say that, you know what'll happen. Murphy's Law. So anyway, we're looking for potential sell here, and I'll take it if it presents. It's at the 240 moving average. We've got close to the 1800. And we've got a partial buy on. So MACD platinum's a long way above the zero level, so a lot of good reasons to take a sell when it presents. That's gold. All right, we're dragging on a bit, getting the 30-minute mark, so we'll wrap this up. These last three, just on my chart for curiosity, we just like to have a look at it. This is the US dollar. It didn't break this previous high. I was talking about the Japanese yen, USD Japanese yen. You can see that this is heavily correlated with it. I think the Japanese yen's a part of the 5 or 7 currencies that make up this index. And you can see it's starting to roll over. The moving average is starting to flatten out. Didn't break the previous highs. We're starting to get lower lows now. But the last signal, with MACD platinum's a long way below the zero level. We've got a green dot on the MACD below the zero level, hence the grey vertical line. Setting up a potential buy, price bouncing off the 240 moving average. US 500, it's a stock market. Last signal was a sell. You probably would have been stopped out. But remember, this has got a bullish bias most of the time, so short in the market. Like I said, you're a braver man than me, but there is potential sell setting up here again. There's potential divergence. This is your regular bearish divergence forming. Hasn't happened yet. We've got a red dot on the MACD platinum up the zero level, and we haven't broken this previous high yet. But we've got higher highs on price and higher lows on price also. We seem to have a base forming here. We'll keep an eye on this low. We'll just drag this across and just watch it. Yep, zero. There we go. That's the US stock market. Bitcoin, thank you FTX for absolutely messing up the whole crypto market. What a pack of morons. How do people run a company like that? And is there no regulators at all anywhere in the world that didn't see this coming? I don't know what the hell's going on. It's funny that people like you and me get audited by these government bodies, for 500 tax avoidance or something, $500 tax avoidance, and this moron he's worth billions, and I don't get it. And it's just a house of cards. It's dragged the whole crypto market down. Binance are laughing, but FTX aren't looking so well. I'm a big Formula One fan, and I watched the race from Brazil. And I did see there's been a couple of cars race with FTX as their sponsors, and that was all removed, I noticed. So, yeah. Anyway, I digress. I'm dragging on here a bit. So Bitcoin has dropped below the 20,000 level, and it's just held this level. It had this, and I'm not even sure where we're at. We're getting close. I might have to draw another line there. I have to draw the 15,000 level. That's where it's heading. It's low. All right, folks. Sorry to drag on a bit and mutter on about stuff. As I said, everyone's more than welcome to join the Facebook group, Telegram channels, the Discord family man Discord channel. As I said, I call all the trades in there every day. Any updates on any of those trades or new trades, blah, blah, blah. It's all there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. Hope I haven't bored you too much. It's dragged on a bit, and I will chat to you good folk during the week sometime. Cheers.